Okay, 8th grade, I am here in our Google Classroom in the Classwork tab under Tuesday, September 8th, Expressions number 3 assignment. If I click on that, it's going to drop down the directions for this assignment. And one of the directions, after you watch a couple videos, is to open this Expressions number 3 Google Jamboard. Okay, this is the first time I've had you guys do a Jamboard, but if you click on this icon, it's going to open up Expressions number 3 Google Jamboard. Now, inside here, are the directions, of course. And I'm going to sort of in this video go through the different things that you can do in a Jamboard. So you have the problem here. This is number 1. I'm going to simplify the expression and show the shapes to combine the like terms like you've been doing in previous assignments. And so as you can see up here, these are called frames. Right now I'm on the first frame. If I can click through and go to the next frame, there's 2, 3, 4, and so on. There are 11 total, okay? There's actually 10 problems, and the last frame is some directions on what to do when you are totally finished. So over here on the left is the toolbar, and as you can see right now, I'm on the select or the mouse. Okay, let's go to the first one, which is the pen. So here I can select a color. Okay, since I have a white background, I don't want to select the white color. Let's do red. Okay, then up here you have pen, marker, highlighter, or brush. I want you to use for this assignment, I want you to use marker. Okay, so choose marker, and you can either do red, orange, green, blue, or black. Okay, any of those 5. White, again, won't work because it's a white background. Okay, so over here, what I'm going to do is just with my mouse, I'm going to simplify the expression. So let's combine like terms. So I'm going to put a box around 3x and a box around negative 9x, right? Because those are like terms. They have the same variable x and the same exponent 1. Because remember, when the exponent is not written, it is 1. So what's 3x minus 9x? That would be negative 6x, right? Next, I combine my constants, those terms that have no variable. I have a negative 5 and a positive 1. Negative 5 plus 1, that is negative 4, right? Different signs, subtract, keep the big guy. And this is it. This is my simplified expression, negative 6x minus 4. These are not like terms because this term has an x in it. This term does not have an x in it. So that's it. So to go to the next problem, I'll go up here to the next frame and just click next. Okay, all of your work for this frame is already saved. It's automatically saved. So there is no saved button. Everything you do is automatically saved. Okay. So I go to number 2, do the same thing. Number 3, same thing. Number 4, 5. Okay, here's the first one that we need to use the distributive property. Okay, now when you see parentheses, you need to eliminate the parentheses by using the distributive property. And so you've already watched a video on this. This number outside the parentheses, you need to multiply that number times the terms inside of the parentheses. And to do that, I use the rainbow, right? So negative 7, rainbow, 2x. And the rainbow, of course, means multiplication because this is inside the parentheses. And the parentheses, of course, mean multiplication. So what's negative 7 times 2x? Well, negative 7 times 2, that's negative 14, right? Same signs positive, different signs negative, right? These are different signs, so my answer is negative. Negative 7 times 2x is negative 14x. Don't forget your variable. Okay, then I have negative 7 times this term. Now, what is this term right here? Is this term 5? No, it is not 5. It is negative 5. Again, the sign in front of the term always goes with the term. So I have negative 7 times negative 5. So negative times a negative, that is a positive, right? These have same signs. So I'm not going to say same signs add. I'm not adding. I am multiplying, right? So I need to use my multiplication division rules. Same signs positive, different signs negative. These have same signs, so my product is positive. 7 times 5 is 35. Okay? Now, do I distribute to the term outside the parentheses? No, I don't, right? All I do is bring this term down. And this term is positive 4x. I'm going to put positive 4x. From this point, I combine my like terms. My like terms are negative 14x and positive 4x. I'm going to put them in a box because they are like terms. They have the same variable x and the same exponent 1. So what is negative 14x plus 4x? Well, different signs subtract, keep the big guy, and I get negative 10x. I only have the constant 35 left, and there are no more constants to combine that with. And so I simply bring it down. I bring it down. So this is my final expression, negative 10x plus 35. Go to the next problem. Now in number 9 right here, numbers 9 and 10, we are no longer simplifying the expression. We are evaluating the expression. And when you evaluate, over here I have a little note on what to do when you evaluate. You substitute in the value of each variable and then follow the order of operations. And so my answer should be a value, a number, right? I am evaluating this. So what I need to do here is set up, plug in, and evaluate. So let's set it up. Every time I see a variable, I'm going to put parentheses instead. So I have 6, and this would be y. I'm putting parentheses instead, plus 2. That's my numerator, right? That's all the stuff on top. All the stuff in the bottom, in the denominator, would be x. So I'm going to put parentheses instead, plus 1. Okay, now after I set up, now let's plug in. Well, up here is a y. What's y equal to? Y is equal to 3. So I'm going to plug that in right there. Okay. Next, I have x. Here's an x right here. I'm going to plug what x is. What is x? X is 4. I'm going to put a 4 in right there. So I've set up by putting parentheses where I see where a variable is at. I plug in the value of each variable, and then, like it says here, I follow order of operations. So let's follow order of operations. In the numerator up top, I have 6 times 3. What's 6 times 3? That's 18. Add 2 more, and you get 20. So 20 is in my numerator. In my denominator, I have 4 plus 1. Well, that's 5. Now I have 20 over 5, or 20 divided by 5, right? That's what the horizontal fraction bar means. 20 divided by 5 is 4. 4 is my value for this expression when x is 4 and y is 3. So 4 is my final answer. Okay, number 10, same way, set up, plug in, and evaluate. The last frame here, frame number 11, tells you what to do when you are finished. So when you are finished, step 1, it says when finished with all the problems, do not click the blue share button. So do you see this blue share button up here? Yeah, don't click that, please. Okay, just leave that alone. Instead, go back to the Google Classroom tab and click on View Assignment. So I have a little picture here of what yours is going to look like. You're going to click View Assignment. So back here in this tab right here, in the Google Classroom tab, you would click View Assignment. That's going to open this page. Okay. Then step 2, it says click the Turn In button. I have an arrow right here to the Turn In button. That's how you will turn this in once you are done with all of the problems. Right? So click Turn In, and it will basically say, like, are you sure? And you'll click Turn In again, and that will tell me that you have turned in the expressions number 3 assignment. Okay? So this is Google Jamboard. So hopefully this will work out well. First time I've tried it in a class. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, show all of your work, show the shapes to combine the like terms. When you are distributing, show the rainbow, like I have shown you in the distributor property video, to simplify each expression.